the holy Great-martyr Theodore the Tyro, February 17th. A new Roman recruit defies imperial orders to sacrifice to pagan gods, endures martyrdom, and later appears to an archbishop to save Christians from defilement during Great Lent. A heads up in the spirit of transparency. Please be advised that this content may include torture, imprisonment, persecution, and execution. The holy Great-martyr Theodore the Tyro lived in the early 4th century, a period marked by intense persecution against Christians within the Roman Empire. He served as a soldier in the Marmorite regiment stationed in the city of Amasya in Pontus, under the command of a certain Vringa. Theodore was a new conscript, a tyro, which is Latin for recruit, indicating his recent entry into military service at the time of his witness to Christ. During the reign of Emperor Maximian, 286 to 305, imperial decrees mandated that all soldiers participate in sacrifices to the pagan gods. Theodore, however, refused this command. He openly declared his Christian faith before his military superiors. His commanders, perhaps perceiving his youth and recent enlistment, granted him several days to reconsider his decision, expecting that he might yield under pressure. Instead of contemplating a recantation, Theodore dedicated this granted time to prayer and ascetic fasting. This period strengthened his resolve and deepened his commitment to Christ. His faith culminated in a bold act of public defiance. He set fire to the pagan temple dedicated to Cybele, known as the Mother of the Gods, thereby destroying its idol. This action served as a clear statement against the false worship prevalent in the empire. This act led to Theodore's immediate seizure and appearance before the governor, Publius. Without any attempt to deny his actions, Theodore readily confessed to burning the temple. He explained that he did so to expose the powerlessness of the pagan idol. When questioned about the nature of his God, Theodore fearlessly preached the gospel of Jesus Christ, proclaiming him as the one true God. The governor, enraged by Theodore's unwavering confession and his preaching, ordered that he be subjected to severe tortures. Theodore was first cast into prison and subjected to starvation. He endured this trial with steadfastness. Following this, he was hung up and scraped with iron claws, his flesh torn by the instruments of torment. Throughout this brutal ordeal, Theodore remained firm in his faith. His endurance was sustained by a divine vision. The Lord Jesus Christ appeared to him, promising comfort and spiritual sustenance. During his imprisonment, a multitude of angels miraculously appeared within his cell. The guards, witnessing the doors open and hearing the heavenly choir of saints, were overcome with terror and fled. When Theodore was brought forth for a final judgment, he was once more offered his life and the prestigious position of a pagan priest if he would only offer a single sacrifice to the idols. He rejected this offer without hesitation. He further mocked the pagan deities, affirming the supremacy of Christ. Condemned to be burned alive, Theodore approached his execution with profound joy. He made the sign of the cross, then stepped into the flames, singing psalms of praise to God. He surrendered his soul to God around the year 306. Remarkably, his body was found to be untouched by the fire. A pious woman named Eusebia secured his holy remains and arranged for their transfer to Euclida, his birthplace, where they were venerated. Approximately 50 years after St. Theodore's repose, a significant event occurred that further revealed his intercession. Emperor Julian the Apostate, 361 to 363, who sought to restore paganism and undermine Christianity, devised a plan to mock the Christians during the first week of Great Lent, a period of strict fasting and spiritual purification. He commanded the city commandant of Constantinople to secretly sprinkle all the food in the marketplaces with the blood of animals sacrificed to idols. Julian's intent was that Christians, unknowingly purchasing and consuming this defiled food, would violate their Lenten fast and be spiritually tainted. However, the holy Great-martyr Theodore appeared in a dream to Archbishop Eudoxius of Constantinople. Theodore warned the archbishop of the emperor's insidious plot. He instructed the archbishop to inform the Christians not to buy any food from the markets for that week. Instead, he advised them to prepare and eat koliva, which is boiled wheat mixed with honey. This traditional food, simple and pure, had long been associated with memorial services for the departed. By heeding Saint Theodore's warning and instruction, the Christian flock of Constantinople was preserved from both physical defilement and spiritual compromise. In commemoration of this miracle and Saint Theodore's steadfast witness, the Orthodox Church annually celebrates the holy Great-martyr Theodore the Tyro on the first Saturday of Great Lent. On the preceding Friday evening, a special prayer service is held in his honor. During this service, the Canon to Saint Theodore, a hymnographic masterpiece composed by Saint John of Damascus, is chanted. Following the service, the Koliva is blessed and distributed to the faithful, serving as a tangible reminder of the saint's powerful intercession and the Church's deliverance through his prayers. This annual observance underscores the continuity of the saints' communion with the living faithful and their ongoing role in the life of the Church.